a secret stream. If you're a subscriber to FPV Racing Solutions, there is a secret qualifying stream. Tell your friends. Okay, so pilots, show me those thumbs. I've got 4 good thumbs, and here come your beeps.
Rich 22.6 in second. Anti-hype 26 flat in first. Lex FPV 35.4 in fourth. The Han FPV 41.9 in third. Rich 26.9 in first. Anti-hype 24.8 in second. Lex FPV 30.5 in third. The Han FPV 33.2 in fourth. Anti-hype 26.1 in second. Rich 31.3 in first. Anti-hype 24.2 in second. Lex FPV 38.7 in third. The Han FPV 30.9 in third. Rich 28.2 in first. Finish your laps. Rich 22.3 in first. Lex FPV 29.1 in fourth. The Han FPV 29.7 in third.
Okay, everybody is
the race is completed.
Landed.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Grab your whoops.
Up next, race number 2. Race order is R1 RC Maniac 98, R2 Jaggers, R5 Norfolk and Good, R7 Jipahesis.
Okay, pilots, get them plugged in. And we will do some more racing. Okay, right, pilots look happy. Show me those thumbs. I got 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we go. Allez, sur le bips.
Jaggers 41.5 in second. RC Maniac 98 46.5 in first. Norfolk and Good 50.5 in third.
Oh no, I've just looked up to see Jippy Jesus is, I'm not even sure what's even happened there. It's not good. RC Maniacs found a speaker, is that somewhere in the corner? Jaggers has gone to Narnia, leaving us with Norfolk and Good,
Norfolk
the only
and Good
person in the air.
36.5 in first.
So we'll go on board now with Norfolk as she comes round Puff the Magic Dragon under his arched back. Getting a good view here of the track at the 2025 UK Whoop Championships. And welcome to everybody joining us on the FPV Racing Solutions YouTube channel. We are test streaming for our main event later on this evening, which will be streamed on the British Drone Racing Association's YouTube channel. So go and subscribe to them. And Norfolk into the net. That was your 4 pilots. And RC Maniac is back in the air. You've got 10 seconds to finish that lap. So best of luck with that. Here he comes. He's going for it. He's hit a gate. He spins. 2 seconds on the clock. 1 second, and it's all over for RC Maniac. Track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
We are landed, ladies and gentlemen. That was a little bit of chaos there towards the end of that heat. Hello, everybody out there in YouTube land. Drop us a comment in the chat if you're out there and you can hear us, as our pilots out there are just collecting the remains of their whoop. There's RC Maniac unplugging as our next pilots plug in, ready for...
Up next, race number 3. Race order is R1 Dan Carpy, R2 Mike FPV, R5 Circles in brackets, R7 James TX.
Okay, pilots are heading to their seats. And we've got oven ready Dan Carpy, Mike FPV, Circles in brackets, and James TX, who's going to do another 12 laps. So you show me those thumbs, I'll give you those beeps. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3, I got 4. So Ali, show the beeps. Okay, we are off and running.
Mike FPV 25 flat in second. Dan Carpet 27.1 in first. Circles in brackets 28 flat in fourth. James TX 45.3 in third. Dan Carpet 23.6 in first.
Okay, how are we doing? James TX is
Mike
on
FPV 33.5 in second.
his first lap. Maybe he's changed whoops, I don't know, but it's
Circles
behaving.
in brackets 33.2 in third.
Circles in brackets with a 33-second lap. Looking to make that a little bit shorter next time
Dan Carpet
round.
22.8 in first.
Fastest lap is a 28.0, so he's got time to shave off that one. Dan Carpy is flirting with Puff the Magic Dragon, but he's into the high
James
double.
TX 38.3 in fourth.
Finishes the high section of the track. And he's going to come round now into the low double and round into the tunnel.
28.8 in third.
Is he going to get through it? Yes, clean this time.
Dan Carpet 23.5
but
in first.
he smashes into the start-finish gate. There's 15 seconds left of the 2 minutes. I don't know. There should be one that's even longer than that there. There should be like a black one that's really long.
Mike FPV 29.5 in second. Finish your laps. James TX 36.1 in fourth.
James into the crash net. Circles in brackets, I think is in the crash net. I can't
Dan
say.
Carpet
No, he might be.
31.9 in first.
Oh, has Puff claimed his first victim. Yes, I think circles in brackets may be trapped beneath the belly of the beast as Mike FPV hits the net. Yeah, circles in brackets there, I think, is trapped. The track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop. The race is completed.
Okay, so everybody goes out to collect the remains of their whoops. James, I'm only showing 3 laps for you that time, which is impressive. Mike, I'm showing 5 laps for you. 5, you happy with 5? Okay, that's good. Dan Carpy with a 5-lapper. Good stuff. So the guys are throwing in some solid laps here today. So that brings us on
next,
to qualifying round 4.
Race order is.
It's going to be Mini Rolls Rule himself, Infinity FPV and Quadzilla. Let's have a look who's out there. Oh, my chat isn't updating. Okay, that's interesting. We can fix that. It's not a problem. So after 2 rounds, it's Mike FPV out in the lead. Mini Rolls Rule is 1.7 seconds behind him, so he's going to be looking to get going on this one. There we have Mini Rolls Rule and Quadzilla just waiting for the infinite man himself. Balls. I'm sure there's a longer one. Well, no. Sorry, chat. I'm just talking about wires, because why wouldn't you be talking about wires? It's the sort of thing we do here, is we talk about wire. Today on Wire Chat, I think that might actually be there's your problem. There's your problem, Norfolk. Whoop Club Norfolk, hello, and welcome to the chat. Lovely to see you. But let's have a look here at our pilots on the line. Okay, track looks ready. I've got 1 thumb. I've got 2. I've got 3. So here we go. Allez, sur the bips. And we are racing here at the beautiful BMFA headquarters in Buckminster. And not a water park, but there is one nearby. There's also a lovely little B&B called, what was it? Moo Cow Shack or something.
Infinity FPV 24.5 in first.
I'm going to say in the Moo Cow Lodge. So Mini Rolls Rule
Mini Rolls Rule 37 flat in second.
Looking to improve that time, but a 37 flat isn't what he's looking for. That was just a reconnaissance lap. He's going to absolutely go for it now.
Infinity FPV 37.9 in first. Mini Rolls Rule 26.8 in second. Quadzilla 109.5 in third. Infinity FPV 25.1 in first. Mini Rolls Rule 31.9 in first.
So Mini Rolls Rule is on the charge. Infinity FPV has a fastest lap of a 24, but he needs to link them together.
Infinity FPV 28.5 in first. Quadzilla 45.6 in third.
Okay, 30 seconds to finish that lap that you're on. Quadzilla's into the net.
Mini Rolls Rule 31.9 in second.
I was about to say, here comes Mini Rolls Rule, but it was a preemptive commentator's curse. He crashed all on his own, so it's just Infinity FPV into the net. That's it. All pilots are finished. The track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop. The race is completed.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
That's not right. That's not how that should work. Yeah, if you just see his goggles have fallen apart on him, as you'll see it dangling there as he collects the remains of his whoop. Okay, that was qualifying heat 3, qualifying round 3, heat 4, losing my marbles.
Up next, race number 1.
So,
Race order is R1 Lex FPV, R2 Rich, R5 Anti-Hype, R7 the Han FPV.
This is going to be heat 1 of qualifying round 4. It's 1:45 here in UK time. And we're already on qualifying round 4. Moo Cow Cottage, that was it. Moo Cow Cottage. Hi, Auntie Social. Lovely to have you along. Moo Cow Cottage. And then something about sheep, but it was rude. I don't remember what it was. So welcome to the stream, everybody out there in YouTube land. Our pilots are plugging in their quads. So heat 1 is going to be Lex FPV, Rich, Anti-Hype, and the Han FPV. Currently, Mike FPV in the lead, and 1.7 seconds behind is Mini Rolls Rule. So let's just get an update on that after that round. Okay, Dan Carpy has leapt into the lead after qualifying round 3. You're now chasing 2 in much quicker. I can't see the time yet. Let's get these pilots going. Rich, I've lost Rich's feed. That's not a good sign. Guys, keep an eye on your core temperature just in case you have any problems. Rich is replugging. Have you tried turning it off and on again? I've got nothing but I've got a picture. Good stuff. That's what we like to see. Okay, show me 4 good thumbs. Allez, sur le bips. Okay, we are off and running here at BMFA Buckminster. And I can tell you that our current leader is oven-ready Dan Carpy, who's done 2 laps in 46.4. That is some super quick flying around this track here. Now, this is qualifying for the
Rich
UK Champs 2025.
Anti-Hype 27.2
We
in
will
third.
be moving to the British Drone Racing Association's very own YouTube channel after qualifying at around
Lex FPV 37
9
flat in
p.m.
fourth.
Is it 9 p.m. tonight? We're starting the finals, but we're going to spend the main part of the day here qualifying to see where these pilots are going to line up in our grand finals.
Anti-Hype 24.7 in first.
And at the end of the
Rich
day, we will
28.6 in
crown
second.
the
Han
first
FPV
ever
57.2 in third.
BDRA UK Whoop champion. It's going to be one of these 15 pilots here with us today, the 15
Lex FPV 16.6
fastest
in third.
whoopers. They've been fighting out for this title all year long, attending whoop races up and down the UK, gathering points.
Rich 25.6 in second.
To gain
Lex
their
FPV
place
28
here
flat in
at
first.
the UK Whoop
Anti-Hype
Championships.
30.8 in second.
Anti-Hype on a charge here, looking super smooth and quick through Puff the Magic
The Han
Dragon
FPV
into the
35.8
upper
in
double.
fourth.
That's the high part of the track. As they come down now into the lower section, you go through the double on the ground, and then it's into this tricky
Rich
tunnel.
24.3
It's a
in second.
nasty turn round the corner,
Anti-Hype
and he
22.8 in
finishes
third.
that lap. That was a quick lap, but he had a little bobble as he started into the next one. That's going to compromise him as the Han comes round through into that lower double.
Lex FPV 36 flat in Finish your laps.
30 seconds left on that clock. The Han
The Han
gets
FPV
across the line
31.4
and
in
into the
fourth.
crash gate, followed by Rich.
21.6 in second.
It's Anti-Hype versus Lex FPV. Who's going to get the honours in this heat of hitting the net third? It's going to be
Anti-Hype 30.2 in third.
Anti-Hype as he goes into the net, leaving Lex on his own. Here he comes. He's got 5 seconds on the clock. Into the tunnel, 2 seconds left. He's not going to make
race
it
is completed.
just by 1 second, misses getting across that start-finish line, and he has parked his quad in the finish gate. The track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Gentlemen, collect your whoops as they head out to the crash gate. That was heat 1 of 4 in qualifying round 4. We've actually got a dog on the track, which I think is the first time I've ever said that. I have in commentary before said that there was a llama on the track, but that was a race that we won't talk about. But there we go, cute little Popper on the track. Very chilled event here this weekend at BMFA Buckminster. We are the guests of Blades over Buckminster, which is a fantastic event. Mr. Andy Simmons looking after us very well here. There we go, Norfolk and Good plugging in. Jaggers and Norfolk head back to the seats. There is RC Maniac, the man without whom I could not do any of this because he makes all of the buttons work.
Up next, race number 2. Race order is R1 RC Maniac 98,
Okay,
R2 Jaggers,
RC
R5
Maniac,
Norfolk and
Jaggers, Norfolk
R7
and Good,
Jipahesus.
and Jipahesus. Show me those thumbs. And here come your beeps. Allez, shoot the beeps. Okay, we're off and racing. It's RC Maniac, first one across the timer. But it's fastest at 2 consecutive, so whole shot doesn't actually matter very much here today. In fact, it is a tactic to just sit there on the start blocks and let the other quads go so you can get a bit of clean air to run in. It's you against you, or something like that. It's just you against the timer. Your fastest 2 consecutive laps are what's going to take you through. And it's your single best qualifying attempt. So if you're having an absolutely terrible day,
Norfolk and Good 41.5
then you
Jipahesus
might
43.4
pull it out of the
third.
bag. At the end of the day, you might have a wonderful qualifying round. Your props all stay on. You manage to get your thumbs to stop shaking, and you put it together, and you can have a last chance saloon. To show us what you can do.
Jaggers 32.6 in first.
Jaggers across the line. He's showing a fastest lap of 32, which is the quickest of all of these guys right now.
RC Maniac 98 53.1 in second. Norfolk and Good 51.2 in second. Jipahesus 56.1 in fourth. Jaggers 37 flat in first. Finish your laps.
Okay, 30 seconds to finish the lap that you are on.
Jaggers 29.5 in first. Norfolk and Good 42.1 in second. RC Maniac 98.44 flat in third. Jipahesus 40.9 in fourth.
Okay, pilots are all in
the race is
crash
completed.
gate. The race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Okay, pilots head out to collect the remains of their whoops.
Up next, race number 3. Race order is R1 Dan Carpi, R2 Mike FPV, R5 Circles in brackets,
Okay.
R7 James TX.
Let's get 3 and 4 done, and then we'll fix that one. Okay, so pilots grabbing their whoops. Pilots putting their whoops on the start blocks. Everything's going very well.
honking it.
Good grief, I can't type. Okay, I've got 4 pilots sitting down, looking comfy. You show me those thumbs, I'll give you those beeps. Allez, show the beeps. Here we go. Dan Carpy, your current event leader, looking to consolidate that position. Circles in brackets has rebooted on the line. I don't think he has progressed just yet. Is he going to get going? Yes, he's off. He's off and going. Circles in brackets is in the air. Dan Carpy has gone to Narnia. I don't know where that is. It's
Mike
not that
FPV
tunnel again, is
28.3 in
it?
second.
It's not the tunnel again that's had him. No, he's behind the projector.
James TX 33.5 in third.
He's definitely gone to Narnia with that one. So as he comes through that lower section into that tunnel and across the line, let's not talk about that lap time. The next 2 will be amazing.
In fourth.
Here comes Mike FPV through the tunnel.
Mike FPV 23.7 in first.
It's a 23-second lap, super quick. He's going to be looking for another 23 to follow it, if not better, as Dan Carpy just can't get that together right now. This battery isn't doing him any favors. This
James
qualifying
TX
round,
34.6 in second.
not going to be
Circles
one for
in
the history
brackets
books for
24.3
Dan
in first.
Carpy.
Mike FPV 22.9 in first.
Mike FPV improves with a 22-second lap.
Dan Carpy 36.4 in
Is
fourth.
there enough left in that LiPo for another 22-second lap? Let's go on board now with Mike FPV. Oh no, as he just makes a little mistake there into that table section.
Mike FPV 25.6 in first.
Dropping that
Circles
to a
in brackets
25-second
32.4 in
lap.
second.
It was looking good up until
James
that little
TX
bobble.
37.5 in third. Dan Carpy 28.4 in third.
Circles in brackets has also found the projector screen. The inflatable
Mike FPV
projector
15.8
screen,
in
but we're
first.
not worried because they're only whoops.
Finish your laps.
So Circles has seen what's behind the curtain, but he's back on track now. And Carpy has the hammer down. This is the Carpy we remember.
Dan Carpy 22.2 in second.
A 22-second lap. It's
Circles in
Mike
brackets
FPV
36.1 in third.
2
Mike
in
FPV 22.4 in first.
38.2.
James TX 33.6 in fourth. The race is completed.
Mike FPV into the crash net. All pilots are done. The race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop. Up next, race number 4. Race order is R1 mini rolls rule.
Hello, Clive.
R2 Infinity FPV.
Clive
R5
FPV,
Quadzilla.
welcome to the live stream. 8:30 p.m. Yes, at 8:30 p.m. we will be moving. We will be moving to the BDRA YouTube channel. So please go and look. I can't give you a link because I'm doing racing things, but British Drone Racing Association on YouTube. It's an easy search. You'll find it quickly and easily. And oh my word, that's a gigantic television.
It's going to be the spot screen.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, it would be nice if we could use it as a backup of the projector screen, but we kind of can't. But the projector screen will come into its own in the finals, so that's fine. That's what we planned it for. It's not, you know, don't worry. Don't worry, that's what we meant. So, this is qualifying round 4. Those are not your qualifying round 4 pilots. I regret to inform you that that is apocryphal. Let's just get that up to date, shall we? Come on, you can do it. Okay, we've got pilots sitting down, ready to go. Mini rolls rule, Infinity FPV and Quadzilla. Just give me 1 second. There we go, and we've got 3 good feeds. Show me 3 good thumbs. Allez, sur le bips. long delay there as the timing lady tortures our pilots.
Quadzilla 16.9 in third. Infinity FPV 23.7 in first. Mini rolls rule 25.3 in second.
Mini rolls with a 25-second lap. But it's Infinity with a 23.7 has the quickest lap so far. I am showing a 16-second lap for Quadzilla, which I think is probably apocryphal. No. You can have that one. Yeah, that's cool.
Mini rolls rule 29.7
if
in
you point
first.
the telly that way, the public will be able to see it. What's the fastest lap we've had so far? Too fast. Too fast is the fastest lap we've had so far. I believe
Quadzilla
it'll be
59.3
Mr.
in
Dan
second.
Carpy.
Mini rolls rule 24.8 in first. Mini rolls rule 28.4 in first. Finish your laps.
Okay, 30 seconds to finish that lap. It's Quadzilla and Mini Rolls rule left on the track. Mini Rolls has got quite a lot of course to conquer before that 30 seconds runs out, and he's only got 15 seconds left, and he's on the ground. That's not where you want to be. Racing the clock here. He's coming through that double on the ground. He's got to get himself through that tunnel. He's only got a second left and just misses out on getting across the line before the timer runs out. The race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
That is qualifying round 4 in the bag. Okay, brings us neatly on to
Up next, race number 1.
qualifying
Race order is
round 5.
R1 Lex FPV. R2 Rich. R5 Anti-Hype. R7 the Han FPV.
Okay, as our pilots get ready, it's going to be Lex FPV, Rich, Anti-Hype, and the Han FPV. And after 4 rounds, it's Dan Carpy still in the lead with a 46 seconds. Behind him is Mike FPV in second place. Rich, it falls to third. Mini Rolls hangs on to 4th place. Is Anti-Hype in 5th. Infinity FPV in 6th. And I can tell you that we have nobody that has failed to qualify. Everybody now has a fastest 2 consecutive time. Jaggers might want to work on his a bit, but he's going to put in a really great performance next, I'm sure. So get them plugged in, guys. Let's get you off to the races. Oh no, don't give me more sugar. That's a really bad idea. Okay, pilots are looking good. 4 good thumbs. Allez, sur le bips. That's perfect. That's spot on. Thank you, James. RC Maniac, you're awesome.
Rich 22.9 in second. The Han FPV 34.9 in first. Lex FPV 39.8 in third. Anti-Hype 41.6 in fourth. Rich 26 flat in first. Anti-Hype 23.7 in second. Lex FPV 30.6 in third. Rich 24 flat in first. The Han FPV 40.8 in fourth. Anti-Hype 27.2 in second. The Han FPV 22.8 in third. Rich 28.1 in first. Lex FPV 32.3 in third. Finish your laps.
Okay,
The Han
30
FPV
seconds to
24.5
finish
in
that
first.
lap that you're on.
Rich 23.5 in second.
Oh, Lex goes down hard. All we can see is table, legs, and chaos.
Anti-Hype
Rich
38.6 in
is
third.
in the crash gate. The Han has finished. Anti-Hype is in the crash gate. Is Lex coming back from that? He's got 8 seconds on the clock. He's into the tunnel. He's got 5 seconds. Can he get round the corner across the line?
Lex
It's
FPV
Han
42.9 in
FPV. No, Lex
race is
FPV into the crash gate. Sorry, I got so excited. I got his name wrong. Everybody finishes in the crash gate in that heat. The race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop, and that brings us on to
Up next,
Heat 2.
race number 2.
It's
Race order is
fast and
R1
furious
RC Maniac
here
98.
at
R2
BMFA
Jaggers.
Buckminster
R5
for the
Norfolk and Good.
BDRA
R7
UK
Jacobesis.
Whoop Champs 2025. The first time that the BDRA have sought to crown a Whoop champion.
Mine was false reading, though.
All of yours was false reading. All of them, right. Well, I'll tell you what. Guys, have a little pause. Don't plug them in just yet, and we'll just very quickly nip those in the bud, shall we? Which qualifying round am I looking at for you first? Yep.
Last one then, just gone.
Q7. No, not Q7. Q4 did we just do? Which round? We're on Q5, aren't we? Wow, we're getting through. Which heat were you in? Heat 1?
Heat 1.
And you're the Han, yeah? I've got a 39, a 40, a 22, and a 24. None. 0.
No, I did 3 laps.
Oh, you did 3 laps.
False triggers. 24 and 20. 22 and 24 probably a bit. Yeah, I did 2 false triggers then.
How many laps did you do?
3 laps.
So I've got a 34, a 40, and a 32. Yeah? That's fine. Okay. Okay. And you wanted one sorting?
From the previous round.
So qualifying round 4 and heat.
Hit 1.
Heat 1 you're in? Okay. And your Lex. So I've got a 37, a 16, a 28, and I'm thinking that 16 is that's probably not real.
Yeah, this is right.
Yeah. There we go. Easy peasy. Okay, boys and girls, get them plugged in. Couple of quick edits there. We do love timing whoops. Indoors. Indoors is just the nicest environment. But it all works well. We get there in the end. Who's out there in chat? It's still Clive, Whoop Club Norfolk, and Auntie Social, the Auntie Social blogger. Auntie Social blogger who is on, I want to say Instagram? She's going to kill me now because I don't remember where she is. YouTube, maybe on YouTube. Tell us, Auntie Social blogger, where are you? Clive FPV says, "Come on, Circles." You've got a fan club going on there, Circles. Okay, we've got 4 good feeds. I've got 1 good thumb already. I've got 2. Norfolk is good. Yep, we are good. So, Ale, sur the bips. Four quick turns there as they all cross the line together. Nobody waiting on the start blocks in this heat. They're all side by side. One of the other benefits of these tiny ducted craft is that the mid-airs tend to be a bit less catastrophic. You don't tend to get as much damage as you would with a 5-inch prop going through your expensive 6S LiPo. I'm not bitter. And Jaggers has the Rainbow of Doom,
RC Maniac 98,
which progresses to the
36.6 in
grey
first.
screen of Doom,
Norfolk and
and
Good
the goggles
35.4 in
are
third.
up. It's not looking good for Jaggers, who's going to
Chip
fail
Adhesives
to
43.3
proceed
in
any
fourth.
further in this heat, and he needs to get some good times on the board. So it's RC Maniac with some sort of weird purple filter on that camera. That's looking very strange. Is it the 6 million LEDs that he's got on the front of that influencing what he can see? But it's RC Maniac, tech guru extraordinaire, as he comes into the lower double.
Norfolk and Good 35.2 in first.
Has a couple of goes at it. It's Norfolk and Good out in the lead at the minute. She's going beneath the belly of the beast. It's Puff the
RC
Magic
Maniac
Dragon.
98.45 flat in second. Chip
Actually,
Adhesives
no.
40.5 in
Puff the
third.
Magic Dragon went to Germany, didn't he? Was that Eric the Sea Snake? That's Eric the Sea Snake. I've been calling him Puff all weekend. That's actually Eric the Sea Snake. Oh my God. How did that even happen? So, Norfolk and Good comes around that
Norfolk
last
and Good
corner.
34.3 in first.
Across the line, she's looking at a fastest lap of a 34.3. The quickest so far in this heat.
Finish your laps.
Chip Adhesives through the tunnel, around the corner for the last time.
Chip Adhesives 39.6
Into the
in
crash
second.
net, it's Chip
RC Maniac
Adhesives, followed by
98.45
RC
flat in third.
Maniac. Norfolk and Good is upside down somewhere. Is she going to be coming back? Yep, she's back in the air. Here we go. It's Norfolk and Good. She's got 10 seconds on the clock. She's just got to get through this double. Comes through it and round. Up into the table section. No, she's not going to
The race
make
is
it.
completed.
And the timer runs out on her. She has run out of time. She proceeds directly to the crash gate. We are done, ladies and gentlemen.
Collect the remains of your
The
whoop.
track is clear. Collect the remains of your whoop. Wonderful track here at the UK Whoop Championships 2025. Our track designer, Mr. Mini Rolls Rule, using the Killer Quads Conduit Whoop Gate project. We love this Killer Quads Conduit Whoop Gate project. It's like a big Lego kit. And we love how people do creative things with their Lego kits. Yes. Mr. Mini Rolls Rule has added edges. So if you have a look on printables for the Killer Quads Conduit Whoopgate project, you will find all of the parts. There's something like 100 separate printable parts now. You can put them all together to make the whoop gates of your choice. So our pilots are all sat there ready. You show me those thumbs. I thought Circles was off for a run then. Here come your beeps. No, oh, technical problems, we have them. Right, bear with me.
Up next,
Here come
race
your
number
beeps.
3. Race order is R1 Dan Carpy, R2 Mike FPV, R5 Circles in brackets, R7 James TX.
Gosh. There's me talking about Mini Rolls Rule and his edges. And I forgot to click the button. Later on, we're having an edging party. You can't come. Thankfully, nobody here gets that one.
Dan Carpet 22.1 in first. Mike FPV 24.4 in second.
So it's our event leader,
TX
Dan
30.8 in
Carpy,
3rd. with a
22.1 fastest lap. Is anybody going to get into the 19s here this weekend?
Circles in brackets 36.7
Is
and
anyone
fourth.
going to drop below that 20-second limit? It's Dan Carpy having a right
Dan
tussle
Carpet
with
29.3
Mike
in first.
FPV.
Mike FPV 25.6 in first.
Trading places gate by gate. As Mike just has a little bobble and falls behind.
James TX 31.2
It's Dan
in third.
Carpy with the hammer down. Oh, and into that gate on top. And this is where those edges aren't your friend. Because if you crash into them, you can
Mike
get
FPV
trapped on them. But he's
27.3
off
in
and he's
first.
running again.
Dan Carpet 27.8 in second. Circles in brackets 40.8 in
Mike
fourth.
FPV upside down somewhere near the event VRX. He's on the right-hand side of the track. He's back in the air.
James
Just trying
TX
to get his
29.4
bearings.
in third.
Dan Carpy with 2
Mike FPV
in
24.8 in first.
50.03.
Dan Carpet 29 flat in second.
No improvement yet on that 22.1.
Finish your laps.
30 seconds to put this one to bed. James TX goes down hard. Circles in
James TX
brackets
33.8
is
in third.
somewhere behind the lap timer. Doesn't look like he's going to proceed. It's Mike FPV, comes around the final corner.
Mike FPV 36.2 in first.
Into the crash gate,
Dan
followed by
Carpet
Dan
32.7 in
Carpy.
second.
Everybody else is down. Race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop. The race is completed.
Grab the remains of your whoop. That was heat 3 of 4, qualifying
Up
round
next,
5.
race number 4. Race order is R1 Mini Rolls Rule,
How are we doing out there?
R2 Infinity FPV, R5 Quadzilla.
So Antisocial says YouTube mainly, but also Insta. So I'm not in too much trouble then. I got those right.
One of my laps was invalid.
One of your laps was invalid. Let's fix that immediately while you're here, because that's a good thing. So that was qualifying round 5. Are we still on? Heat 3.
That was a 24 seconds.
Mike did
Probably the middle one.
a 24, a 25, a 27, a 24, a 36.
Oh, did I? Oh, I didn't notice that.
All right, we'll check that
I
after
think
this
it
one.
was probably the second one. It was probably the middle one. I didn't string two good ones together, so it's probably the middle one, isn't it?
They're all very similar times though, so
Yeah, the first one was a good one.
yeah.
The second one probably wasn't. So the second one is
All right, so that's your bad one.
15, I don't think.
So you did four laps. You happy with 4 laps? 4 laps. That was a 4-lap race for you.
I don't even think it was. Yeah, maybe. Let's go with that. It's not going to be my fastest time anyway.
Okay. And you've got a query over qualifying round 4.
Which is saying I got a 14 second, 15 second lap. Oh yeah, that's not right.
No, that's good. Thank you, guys. Thank you for letting me know about those. Okay, right. We are into heat 4 of 4. Qualifying round 5. Get them plugged in, boys. Antisocial blogger. Here for fun, though. No, absolutely. And Antisocial would like to say, best name ever, Norfolk. Norfolk, your name is getting some love here in the chat. FTFO Media, howdy at FPV Racing Solutions. Everyone in the chat, yeah, howdy. Thanks for joining us. So show us those thumbs, and here come your beeps.
Infinity FPV 24.2 in first. Mini Rolls Rule 32.4 in second.
Mini Rolls Rule with a 32, building speed. It's Infinity with a 24.2, quickest lap so far in this round. Quadzilla just comes through the tunnel now across the line.
Quadzilla 46.1 in third.
It's the
Infinity
46 one for
FPV
Quadzilla.
24.5 in first.
Infinity is pushing harder and harder to 24.2. On pace for 5 laps in 2 minutes if that lipo
Mini
will
rolls rule
stand it.
30.3 in second.
Mini rolls takes a second off of his last lap time. He's going to want to push on now if that battery will hold him up.
Infinity FPV
Get
23.5
into
in
the
first.
20s on this next lap.
Mini rolls rule 23.5 in second.
Infinity comes through
Infinity
the tunnel.
FPV 23.6 in first.
It's Infinity on
Quadzilla
4
53.8
laps
in third.
with a top 2 consecutive 47 in 156. Mini rolls not managing to improve on, well, no, yes, he is. We're showing a 23.5.
Mini rolls rule
Massive
32.2 in
improvement.
second.
Can he string the
Infinity
two
FPV
together?
23.9 in first.
Quadzilla still bringing it in into that. No, just misses the net. Left a bit in. And Quadzilla in the crash net. We are done. Race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop. Collect the remains of your whoop. The race is completed.
Okay, so pilots getting plugged in, ready for qualifying round 6.
Up next, race number 1.
We are flying
Race order
through
is
them here today.
R1 Lex FPV. R2 Rich. R5 Anti-Hype. R7 the Han FPV.
So let's have a quick update on our scores. The best single round from the 5 rounds that we have done already. So let's have a look at what that's done to our table. It's currently Rich, who is now in the lead with 2 in 45.9. 0.5 of a second behind him. It's Dan Carpy in second place. Mike FPV in second. Infinity FPV in fourth. Mini Rolls Rule in fifth. Anti-Hype in sixth. And I can tell you that Norfolk and Good, who was languishing at the bottom of the table, has leapt up to P12. It's not much in here at all. So get those quads plugged in. Let's get qualifying round 6 underway. So we're having a good time here at BMFA Buckminster. I've got 4 pilots on the line. I've got 2 thumbs, 3 thumbs, 4 thumbs. Allez, sur le bips. Oh, the hand giving a little shimmy there. We're off. Beautiful scenes from the hands feed there as the 3 whoops streaked away ahead of him. But he's not racing against those 3 whoops. He's racing against that clock. It's your fastest 2 consecutive laps. You've got to be consistent over 2 laps. 1 good lap isn't enough. It's got to be 2 good laps. So frustrating when you put a good lap in and then have a crash on the next lap. And then you've got to consider how much lipo you've got left. Oh, Lex has a weird twitch there as he comes across the start line. That whoop's gone down. Is it going to come back? Looked like a technical problem for Lex FPV. Rich definitely has a technical problem. He has the grey screen of doom, and he is down and out as his feed goes dark. It's Anti-Hype, the Han FPV, and Lex FPV still in the air. It's currently Lex with a 31.3. No, Anti-Hype takes a 27.0 second lap. He's on a big push now. Anti-Hype trying to string 2 fast laps together. Let's go on board.
The Han FPV 37.8 in second. Lex FPV 39.2 in third. Anti-Hype 24.1 in first.
At 24.1, that's what it looks like, folks. String those two good laps together. But again, if you have a terrible day, if all of your batteries explode, if you forget to charge your
The Han
transmitter,
FPV 30 flat in second.
if your mum calls and tells you it's chips for tea and you get overexcited, you've
Anti-Hype
still got a
23.7 in
chance.
first. Lex FPV 35.3
All you've got to do is
in
put in
third.
that fastest 2 consecutive laps to qualify in the top bracket and try and be the UK's first
Finish your
official
laps.
Whoop
The Han
champion.
FPV 20.9 in second.
It's the Lex FPV and the Han, the only two left on track. As Lex goes down, commentators curse there, leaving the Han. He's back in the air. No, he's back on the ground. Come on, you can do it, you can do it. He's back, here he comes. Into the final section, turns round
race is
through that
completed.
gate. No, just runs out of time as the Han FPV goes into the crash gate. Track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Lex missed a section on his last lap that he completed.
Oh, well, that's naughty. So let me open the editor and you can come and tell me all about that. Lex, I'm showing a 31, a 27, a 24, and a 23. Are you saying one of them is invalid? Oh, that's anti-hype. Hold on. Let's not take his laps away. A 31, a 39, a 35.
Yeah, his last lap was invalid.
That was
Missed,
wrong flight.
the hex on the floor up over the table.
Ah, okay. Well spotted there.
He went through the tunnel, he didn't do the over the top section. Yeah.
Okay. So, spotter reporting there, wrong flight for Lex. That's a shame. He's going to lose that lap due to wrong flight. So, we will save that change and we will go back to our race screen and we can see our pilots getting ready. I'm going to get RC Maniac to pan camera 1 up just a little bit so that we get people's heads in the shot. Right, qualifying. Yeah, camera 1. Look. You're all headless. You're nearly headless, Nick, all of you.
Up next,
Right.
race number 2.
We've got
Race
RC
order
Maniac.
is R1 RC Maniac 98.
That's
R2
beautiful.
Jaggers.
Look at that. We can see
R5 Norfolk
Jaggers.
and Good.
The beautiful
R7
face of
Jesus.
Jaggers now. That's much better. That's what we want to see. So as the pilots plug them all in, it's going to be RC Maniac Jaggers. Norfolk, good. She's from Norfolk, and she's good. And Jippy Jesus. Dinner's ready. Alarms going off here in the pits as our pilots all get ready for qualifying round 6, heat 2 of 4. I've got 4 good feeds. I've got 4 good thumbs. Allez, shulabibs. We're off and racing.
Chipahesis 20.2 in fourth. Jaggers 29.9 in first. RC Maniac 98 36.9 in second. Norfolk and Good 36.3 in third. Chipahesis 21.9 in first.
Jippy Jesus with a super quick lap there.
Norfolk and Good 34.4 in second. Jaggers 43.1 in third. RC Maniac 9844.4 in fourth. Jaggers 28.9 in third.
Jaggers with a 28, starting to pull those lap times
Norfolk
together.
and Good 34.2 in second.
Norfolk
Chip
and
Adhesives
Good,
105.2
who's leapt
in
up to
first.
12th. Is she going to be higher after this round of qualifying? But it's Jippy Heezus with a 20.2 second lap.
RC Maniac 9836.2 in fourth. Finish your laps.
30 seconds to finish the lap that you're on. RC Maniac comes under the belly of Eric the Sea Serpent. Around into
Jaggers
the high double.
29.3 in second.
Across the high section of the track. Spirals down into the lower section. Across the table. Now for the low double. And he hits it. He hits it. He's got to go up and turn back on
The
himself.
race is completed.
And through that tunnel. Is he going to get through? No, he's crashed in the tunnel. Just makes it across. The timer just ran out on him there before he get in. All pilots are finished. The race is complete. Track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
The pilots go out and collect their whoops. That looks like a super quick time there from Jippy Heezus, who's showing a 20.2 second lap. I'm not sure that that could be apocryphal. Come talk to me, Mr. Jippy Heezus. Come talk to me about your day. I don't think that was real, was it, at all? Which heat are you into? 20.2, 21.9, 65.2. I don't think that one's real for starters. 42 point. How many laps did you do? Two. You did 2 laps. Yeah. You did a 42 and a 65. Yeah. You were the event leader there for a moment, just for a little moment, but not anymore. Stop murraying it. Little bit. Jimmy Carr says, best of luck, Sam and Luke. Good luck, Sam and Luke, from Jimmy Carr. Are you the real Jimmy Carr? Hopefully. That'd be good, wouldn't it? It's the real Jimmy Carr. Shouldn't you be out paying off your tax bill? Right. Here we go. We've got, because I was doing that edit, I've not progressed us on to the next one.
Up next,
and the next
race
one
number 3.
is
Race order is
Oven Ready,
R1
Dan
Dan
Carpy, Mike
R2 Mike
FPV, Circles in Brackets,
R5
and James
Circles in
TX.
Brackets.
You show me
R7
those
James
thumbs,
TX.
I'll give you those beeps. I got 1, I got 2, I got 3. James, you good? He's good. Allez, shoulder bips. Some shaky video there for James TX. Could be because they're just side by side on the line. Here we go, off and running. And that camera has receded back into its mounting. And James TX has a very reduced view there of the world. He's flying that whoop down a tunnel permanently. Speaking of the tunnel, there's Dan Carpy.
Dan
Through
Carpy
the tunnel
22.4
already
in first.
in a
Mike FPV 24.3 in
22.4. Right
second.
behind him, it's Mike FPV. These two battling it out for top qualifier here today. It's a 22.4, a 24.3. Now all you've got to do is string that quick lap together afterwards. Circles in Brackets has gone to Narnia and found himself somewhere in the ceiling, and he
Dan
gets
Carpy
away with it.
23.9
That's
in first.
amazing. Circles in
Mike
Brackets
FPV
is back on
22.9 in
track.
second.
James
James
TX
TX
across the
48.8 in
line.
third.
It's a 48.8 second lap for him.
Circles in Brackets 51.6 in fourth.
Here's Dan Carpy into that tunnel section. Now it's been about 3 or 4 years since Dan Carpy was oven ready Dan Carpy.
Dan Carpy 25.2
Gonna
in
have to
first.
find something else to call him. But we were just so blown away by his spaceman outfit.
Mike
the
FPV
bird event.
33.2 in second. James TX 32 flat in third.
Mike FPV with a 22.9, Dan with a 22.4. Very little in it between these two pilots, but they've just got to keep that consistency, keep those thumbs under control.
Dan Carpet 29.5 in first.
String together those 2 quick laps for top honours here in the qualifying
Mike FPV
stages of
27.2 in
the
second.
2025 UK Whoop Championships.
James TX 37.1 in third. Dan Carpet 23.6 in first.
Carpy with a 23.6. That looked quick,
Circles
but it
in
wasn't
brackets
his quickest.
112.7 in fourth.
James, we've got Circles in Brackets has... Circles in Brackets is in a wood pile somewhere. Not quite sure what's going on there. James TX still in the air. Mike FPV is upside down somewhere. The race is complete. Mike FPV finds his way into the crash gate, followed by James TX, and all quads are landed. The track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop. Dan, I'm showing 5 laps. Mike, 4 that time. James TX, 3 laps. He doesn't know. He's not sure. James TX with 3 laps. Circles in Brackets with 2 laps and many, many adventures. As he goes around the track.
What are the times on those 300s?
You did Q6 Heat 3. Let me advance
Up next,
that. And then
race number 4. Race order is R1 Mini Rolls Rule,
Q6
R2 Infinity FPV,
Heat 3.
R5 Quadzilla.
James TX. Laps and splits. James TX. A 48, a 32, and a 37. That seems about right, I would say. I would say you should be happy with that. Good stuff. Good stuff. So, our pilots are all out there. Do you know what? I'm going to try and get some whoops flying into that finish gate this time, right? When someone's approaching that gate, remind me to press that button, and we'll get some whoops flying in. That'll look pretty, won't it? We'll practice that for later. So here we go. Your pilots taking their places. It's Mini Rolls Rule, Infinity FPV, and Quadzilla on the line. You show me those thumbs, I'll give you those beeps. Here we go. 3 good thumbs. Allez. Show the beeps. We are off and racing. Well, some of us are. Quadzilla has kissed the carpet early doors, but there we go. He's on track now. So he gets through that start-finish gate. Mini Rolls Rule looking to try and lift himself up out of, I think, 5th place he is at the minute. I think he's got a quicker time in him. All he's got to do is find it. Oh, there goes
Infinity
the voice.
FPV
That's early.
24.3 in first.
That's early in the day for the voice to go.
Mini Rolls Rule 28.9 in second.
Mini
Infinity
rolls
FPV
into the lower
23.1 in
double.
first.
Video is pretty horrible as he gets through the tunnel around the corner.
Mini Rolls Rule 24.3 in
He's
second.
across the line in a 24. That's a decent lap time. Now he needs to push on. Needs to be a 22 next time out. Infinity FPV is breathing down his neck with a 23-second lap. Looks like Quadzilla has failed to proceed. So it's just
Infinity
Mini
FPV
Rolls
22.7
versus
in first.
Infinity FPV still on track. Mini Rolls absolutely with the hammer down now across
Mini
the
Rolls
line.
Rule 23.6 in
It's
second.
a 23.6, improves that lap time. If there's enough lipo left, he's going to be going for it. Can he get that 22 in the bag as Infinity has a big crash, a massive noise here as he hits a gate hard. But it's Mini Rolls Rule looking to improve on that lap time, string together 2 consecutive super quick laps around the corner.
Mini Rolls Rule 24.3 in
It's
second.
a 24,
Infinity
it's a bit
FPV
slower.
33.3
That
in first.
lipo is feeling the punishment as he comes under Eric the Sea Serpent into the high section of the track. Infinity FPV now trying to get his quad on course.
Finish your laps.
The time is complete, 30 seconds to put that lap to bed.
Mini Rolls Rule 24.2 in second.
Mini rolls across the line. I said I was going to switch to that crash cam. Am I going to get No, I'm not, because
Infinity FPV
Infinity
31 flat in first.
doesn't make it to the crash gate. Here we come, Infinity FPV into the crash gate. The race is complete. The track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop. Fantastic
The race is
racing there
completed.
from our 3 pilots in Heat 4. And that brings Heat 4 to
Up
its
next,
conclusion.
race number 1. Race order is R1 Lex FPV,
And we
R2 Rich,
careen onwards
R5 Anti-Hype, R7 the hand
to
FPV.
qualifying round 7.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Oh, hold on, that's kind of outrageous. Let me show the boys and girls at home what you've done to that one. What is that, and where did you just found some random fluff from somewhere and wrapped it round, and now threw it on the floor? I do apologise. That's so that's what caused that to fail. So before you guys plug in, let's just have a real quick look at our standings and see what qualifying round 6 did to us. Let's just update. Hold on. Sorry, qualifying round 5 have we just done? Come on, Lifetime, update. Update, you know you want to update. Lifetime's being slow. Bear with me, 1 second. There we go. After 6 rounds of qualifying, I can tell you it's Infinity FPV in the lead by 0.059 from Rich, who is in 2nd place. Dan Carpy slipping to 3rd place. Mike FPV in 4th. Anti-Hype in 5th. Mini Rolls Rule in 6th. He's been pushed down a place. It circles in brackets up to 8th. Norfolk and Good still holding in 12th. Quadzilla rounds out the bottom of our table. 15 pilots here fighting for the honour of the UK Whoop Champion 2025. So here we go then. Heat 1 of 4 qualifying round 7. It's going to be Lex FPV, Rich, it's Anti-Hype and the Han FPV. Get them plugged in and we will get you flying. As the pilots head back and sit down. Quads all there on the blocks. The spotters sitting behind them, ready to go. So, you show me those thumbs, I'll give you those beeps. 4 good thumbs. Allez, show the beeps. Ooh, an epic crash in
Rich
the tunnel.
26.9 in 2nd. The Han FPV 30.9 in 1st.
Lex
Anti-Hype
FPV
28.5
pulls
in
himself
4th.
back together and he's
Lex
off
FPV
and running.
33.4 in 3rd.
It's the Han out in the lead, but it's Rich with a 26.9.
Rich 22.9 in 1st.
Rich with a 22. Now he needs another 22.
Anti-Hype 27.2 in 2nd. Lex FPV 29.6 in 3rd.
Lex slowing down a little there. But it's Rich on a charge.
The Han FPV 41.1 in 4th.
Oh, a little bobble there as he came through the gate up into the climb, and it just put him offline. So he missed the gate on top of the table. That was a quick lap, but it's gone away from him now. Is that even
Anti-Hype
coming back?
29
It
flat in
doesn't look
2nd.
good. We've got the Rainbow of Doom.
Lex FPV 31.4 in 3rd.
It's Lex across the line. Rich
The Han
is
FPV 27.5
goggles
in
up.
4th.
Isn't going to proceed any further in this heat. Anti-Hype is down. It's the Han FPV. Just comes out from underneath Eric the Sea Serpent. Anti-Hype rolling around on the floor, trying to get that thing back in the air.
Finish your laps.
30 seconds to finish the lap that you're on. Anti-Hype now as he comes round the final corner
Anti-Hype
into
39.6
the
in
gate.
2nd.
And it's Lex FPV who is somewhere in a tunnel. He's got 10 seconds. Is he going to do it?
Lex FPV
Across the
44.8 in
line
third.
and into the crash gate. The Han FPV trying to do the same thing as
The
he
race is
comes
completed.
into the tunnel, but just runs out of time. The race is complete. I don't know if he actually hit the gate there. I think he hit the crossbar there. That is the end of heat 1 of 4 in qualifying round 7.
Up next, race number 2. Race order is R1 RC Maniac 98, R2 Jaggers, R5 Norfolk and Good, R7 Jipahesis.
Oh, my voice is not going to last, is it? It's not going to last. It's already struggling. Yeah, we've got a little tea break, haven't we, in the middle? So that's pretty good. Mister, would you like to grab a headset and come say hello?
Can I? Yes, I have.
Of course you can. Of course you can. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Mini Rolls Rule, the BDRA Whoop Czar, the man behind Whoops in the UK.
Well, doing my bit to try and help out and
absolutely.
coordinate all the different clubs. They've been racing up and down the country, putting on races for their community, and people have been travelling all the way around the country to take part. So we've had 4 races up and down the country at different clubs. Hundreds of pilots taking part, which is great.
So how many, get them plugged in, guys. We're just going to natter while you plug them in. How many people, how many pilots in total do you think there have been with all of the qualifying going on? I mean, this is the 15 that have been able to make it here.
Yeah, so we've had probably about 80 or so, well, between 60 and 80, I think, in total have been taking part, which is great, across the whole of the country, and we're down to the fastest 15 here taking part today.
That's brilliant. That's really, really good. So here we go then. This is RC Maniac on 98, Jaggers, Norfolk and Good, and Jipahesis. I've got 4 good thumbs. Here come your beeps. So yeah, it's been a busy year then. The first time that an actual league has been run in the UK.
Yes, that's right. So over the previous years, we've had enough people to have a good event that we claimed was the UK Whoop Championships at the Wings and Wheels event or at a Poppin event. Yep. And this year we actually have a proper BDRA sanctioned, BMFA approved Whoop Championships, which we're calling the Tiny Whoop League UK. So we're here now trying, this is the final race of the event, and we're going to find out where everybody stands. In the whole of the UK, these will be the fastest pilots ranked from fastest to not so fast.
Maniac 98,
so that actually means then that at the BMFA official gala awards ceremony, there will be an official sanctioned UK champion this year.
Exactly, and that's what we pushed for throughout the last year of BDRA and into this year, and we've now got it approved, and we'll have a nice shiny trophy to award to the fastest Whoop pilot.
Shiny.
Yeah, which will be great. It's going to be called something like Ducted Micros or something like that, but it basically is this tiny little Whoop class craft that will that everybody knows and loves.
Good 33.9 in second.
That's really good. So does this mean I can rent a tuxedo?
I mean, I'm going to be dressed up. Yeah, I'm going to have to pull out my one suit that goes to birthdays and funerals.
But you're the Whoop Czar, so you'll definitely get an invite. I mean, I'm just a humble commentator.
I might bring back my
top hat. I'll get one.
I might bring back my glow-in-the-dark LED'd up top hat just to be a bit strange.
Well, let me know if you can sneak me a ticket.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, just for lowly commentators, and we'll go and celebrate at the BMFA Gala Awards ceremony, which was I did go to one once.
Sometime in November, I think it is. Yeah.
Don't know.
Solihull sounds foreign.
Jaggers 31, finish your last.
Solihull. You have to say Solihull.
Jipahesis 39.3 in third.
Jipahesis in the crash gate has put his laps
RC Maniac
to bed.
98,
RC Maniac clears the crash gate, flies straight over the top of it, leaving us with Norfolk and Good, Jaggers. RC Maniac is
Norfolk
back up.
Good 33 flat in second.
Is he trying for another go at that crash gate? I don't know. Apparently, he just can't fly into that crash gate. Go on, one more try. One more try. You can do it. You can do it. He's taking a run up. Here he comes. Here he comes. Into the crash gate. It's RC Maniac 98. The race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
All of the whoops are finished. Most of them found their way into the crash gate. That
Up
is
next,
heat
race
2
number 3.
of 4 brings
Race
us to
order
heat
is
3.
R1 Dan Carpy. R2 Mike FPV. R5 circles in brackets. R7 James TX.
Dan Carpy currently in P3 with a 46.4. He is half a second behind our race leader. Hello.
Hello.
How was Scotland?
Scottish.
Bless you. How was your Uber? Tell me later. Ladies and gentlemen, it's BV. My wonderful wife, Sam, who has made her way here all the way from Scotland. So, yes, that was all a bit crazy. Antisocial is waving back. Someone's phone's ringing in the middle of the race. Right, okay. It's all going on here. Right, give me those thumbs. I'll give you those beeps. Ali, shoot the beeps. So, Dan Carpy with half a second to find.
Dan Carpet 21 flat in first. Mike FPV 23.7 in second.
Circles in brackets on another adventure. And he's got it back together and
James
he's in the air.
TX 34.3 in third.
Nis needs to settle those thumbs. Here he comes round, crosses the line.
Circles in
Here
brackets
comes
35.7
two
in
quick
fourth.
laps from Circles
Dan
in
Carpet
brackets.
22.9 in first.
Carpy pushing and maybe pushing a bit hard. He's gone down. This lap isn't going to be any
Mike
good.
FPV 27.7 in second.
Now the question is here, what do you do when you already know that lap's gone away? And you've only got 2 minutes on that clock, but do you want to thrape this lipo or try
Circles
and
in
save it
brackets
for another
25.2
two
in third.
pushes?
James TX 32 flat in fourth. Dan Carpet 26.7 in first.
It's a 26.7.
Mike FPV 23.1 in second.
Mike FPV with a 23.1 this time out. Dan's first lap was a
Circles in brackets
21.0, but
22.5
couldn't
in
follow it
second.
up with another quick lap.
Dan Carpet 21.7 in first. Mike FPV 22.6 in second.
Mike and Dan battling it out here. We've got
James
two
TX
super quick
37.2 in fourth.
pilots in this heat. Circles in brackets, who I'm expecting to put this together. Definitely a
Dan
quicker
Carpet
pilot than his
22.2 in
current
first.
standing would
Circles
tell
in
you.
brackets 27.4 in third. Finish your laps.
It's Dan Carpy
Mike
across
FPV
the line.
24.6 in
Fastest
second.
two was 43.9. Mike's done a 45.7. Circles has done a 47.7. James TX has a 106. So with Mike and Dan parked in the net, it's just Circles in brackets and James TX out on track.
Circles in brackets 24.9 in third. James TX 41.2 in fourth.
And we are
race is completed.
all finished. Every pilot lands in the crash gate. Track
Collect
is
the remains
clear.
of your whoop.
Correct. The remains of your whoop. Don't know why that went Chinese. No idea whatsoever. There we go. That was heat 3 of 4 in qualifying round 7.
Up next, race number 4. Race order is R1 Mini Rolls Rule. R2 Infinity FPV. R5 Quadzilla.
Mini rolls rule, Infinity, FPV, and Quadzilla. We will have to see what this does to the scores at the end of this heat. Mini rolls rule, Infinity, and Quadzilla. Mini rolls rule, so named. We all earn our pilot names in weird and wonderful ways. Mini rolls rule was sitting at his computer thinking, I need a pilot name. Looked around him. On the desk was a packet of mini rolls. A mini rolls rule was born. I'm not quite sure what else to say about that. But there we go. So, you show me those thumbs, I'll give you those beeps. Allez, show the beeps. You're off and running, qualifying round 7. Mini rolls trying to put those clean laps together. That's a beautiful spiral down as he heads into that lower double. There's another quad in his vision, but I think that was Infinity, and I think
Mini
he's
rolls rule
gone down.
22.5
Gives
in
Mini
second.
roll a bit of breathing space as he puts in a 22.5.
Infinity FPV 27.9 in first.
Just needs to hold that together now. And this is the curse of fastest 2 consecutive. You can put that single hot lap in. Can you do it twice in a row? And the answer for mini rolls is no.
Quadzilla 47
No, he
flat in third.
cannot. As he hits the edge of a gate, he's buried somewhere. That lap is not one for the record books. He's going to have to back off,
Mini rolls rule
recalibrate
40.1 in
and
first.
start again.
Infinity
as
FPV
Quadzilla comes
35.4 in
into the
second.
high double section, the high part of the track, keeping it together, just nice and stable and simple. Sometimes slow is fast. But speaking of fast, it's Infinity FPV who's on a charge in the high double. He comes into the lower section. He's on one at the minute through the low double. Needs to nail this section now as he comes up round the table. One
Quadzilla
flowing move.
41.2 in third.
Beautifully done.
Infinity FPV 27.8 in second.
It's a 27-second lap from Infinity. Mini rolls with a fastest of 22.5, but still needs to string them together.
Mini rolls rule 45.3 in first.
Mini rolls with a 45-second lap. I think he stopped for a cup of tea.
Infinity FPV 27.1 in first.
30 seconds to finish that lap that you're on. Quadzilla is trapped somewhere under a gate. It's not looking good. He's out. He's released. He's free. Crashes into the Killer Quads banner.
Mini rolls rule
Mini
24.9 in
rolls
second.
across the line into the crash gate. Infinity FPV into
Infinity
the
FPV
crash gate.
22.4 in first.
Those pilots are finished. It's Quadzilla left, the only man on track as he comes
Quadzilla 57.9 in
into the
third.
crash. The race
is completed.
is completed. Mini rolls rule with 2 in 1 minute 2. No improvement there for mini rolls rule. So that was qualifying round 7. I've only queued up 7 rounds of qualifying. I'm going to have to queue up more rounds of qualifying. 3. Let's put 3 in. Let's go up to 10 rounds of qualifying because I'm not quite sure how much time we've got left. What are you looking for? You'll have to look online. I just posted it up. Sorry. Okay, so pilots are getting ready for the next round already.
Up
Which is going
next,
to be
race number
qualifying
1.
round 8.
Race order is R1 Lex FPV, R2 Rich,
It's going to be
R5
Lex,
Anti-Hype,
Rich,
R7 the Han FPV.
Anti-Hype, and the Han. So we will update the scores on the doors, Miss Ford, and I can tell you that our new race leader is Dan Carpy with 2 in 43.9. Mike FPV now 1.7 seconds behind in second place. Infinity FPV just behind Mike by 0.1 of a second. Rich has dropped into 4th. He is 0.05 behind Infinity FPV. Your top 4 are currently covered by 1.9 seconds. Super close racing here at BMFA Buckminster for the BDRA UK Whoop Championships 2025. So, Lex, Rich, Anti-Hype, and the Han, let's get them plugged in. Let's go racing. Our pilots there at the stand. The Han is just having a bit of a technical, possibly. Okay, if you do want to have a look at the scores, you can go to fpvracingsolutions.livefpv.com, where you will find all of the data and scores for this event. So we've got our 4 pilots. Let's have 4 thumbs. I've got 3. Lex, you good? Lex is good. Here we go. Allez, sur the bips. Let's go. Oh, nearly a mid-air there, off the line as we see a ducted frame go past Rich's feed. That was so close to being an impact. Sorry.
Anti-hype 22.9 in 4th.
Okay,
Rich
so
24.4
just
in
conferring with the Whoop Czar himself, we are currently in
The Han FPV 30.9
qualifying
in
round 8. We are going to go 10. There are going to be 10 rounds of qualifying.
Lex FPV 38.9
So ladies and
in
gents, you've got this one and 2 more to try and beat Oven Ready Dan Carpy.
Anti-hype 25
Really
flat
needs a
in
new
1st.
nickname. I need to get that one out of my head. But on track now, we've got
Rich
Lex, we've
30.9
got
in
Rich,
2nd.
we've got Anti-Hype and the Han FPV. Anti-Hype, I would tip for a top
The Han FPV
position here
30.7
in
in 3rd.
qualifying today. Now don't forget, qualifying is not where this finishes. Once we have qualified, we're going to move on to the finals.
Anti-hype 23.8 in 1st.
Grand finals
FPV
here at
33.7 in 4th.
BMFA Buckminster of the BDRA
Rich
UK
23.4
Whoop
in 2nd.
Championship 2025. This is really prestigious, folks. These guys have been fighting all year at events up and down the country to qualify to be here today
The Han
for the
FPV
chance
28.7
to
in
take
3rd.
home the title of UK Whoop Champion. Once we have done with qualifying, we're going to take a break. We're going to leave the FPV Racing Solutions channel.
Lex FPV
Thank you
31.1 in
for
4th.
tuning in.
Anti-hype 31 flat in 1st.
Please hit
Rich
that like
28.4
button.
in 2nd.
Please, if you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe button. Doesn't cost you anything, and it means that you'll be kept up to date when we're doing crazy live streams and other stuff here
Finish
at
your
FPV
laps.
Racing Solutions. A big thank you to my whole crew here. FPV Racing Solutions, simply the most amazing FPV events team in the UK, putting all of this stuff together. RC Maniac 98 with his technical wizardry. So please
Rich
subscribe
28.7
to
in 2nd.
FPV Racing Solutions, but join us later where the whole team
Lex FPV
will be back with
38.2
our
in 4th.
amazing pilots on the British Drone Racing
The race is completed.
Association's YouTube channel. Go look them up. Look on the socials. I'll post links for the live stream coming up at 8:30 p.m. 8:30 p.m. We'll be back here and we will be finding out who our UK champion is in 2025. Currently, top of the standings, it's Dan Carpy. But here comes Lex, FPV into the crash gate, and all of our pilots are done. The race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop. So our pilots head out.
Up next, race number 2. Race
That
order
was
is
qualifying
R1 RC Maniac
round
98.
8.
R2 Jaggers. R5 Norfolk and Good. R7 Jipahesis.
Okay, so pilots getting their quads ready. I can tell you that this is RC Maniac 98, Jaggers, Norfolk and Good, and Jipahesis. I can also tell you that yes, we do have a broom on the track. There is a reason behind this, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. I want you to tell me in chat why you think there might be a broom on the track. So, pilots are seated and ready. I've got 1 thumb. I've got 2. Jaggers has got a lot of static. Everybody's off in the pits. You might just be a bit close to someone else on the line, Jaggers, maybe. Shimmy her up a few inches. Which reminds me of a girl I used to know. So, RC Maniac, Jaggers, Jippy Jesus, I've got one thumb. Let me know you're good, guys. Yep, we're good. Allez, shoot the beeps. We're off and running. Jaggers' feed still looks a bit nasty. Yeah, there's a bit of sparkles going on there. I wonder if perhaps he's done a bit of damage to the whoop in a previous run. Oh, it's beautiful now. That's what you need to do, Jaggers. Park yourself under the sea serpent, and it really improves your picture. That's that's ideal. That is. Looks good. So, Jaggers has been nobbled by Eric the Sea Serpent. It's happened so many times. You can hear those motors screaming as he tries to free himself from his evil clutches.
34.5
It's not looking good. Norfolk and Good across the line. She's done a 34.5.
Chippy Heezus 41 flat in second.
Chippy Heezus with a 41 behind her. RC Maniac 98 through the tunnel, round the corner.
RC Maniac
Crosses-
98
I was going to
51.7
say
in
crosses
first.
the line, but more hits the line. Ends up upside down on the other side of it. Heads off to start his next lap. Jaggers, you won't believe it, Jaggers is back. Guess who's back? It's Jaggers. So this lap is pretty much a write-off, but he needs to get this
34.5 in
whoop
first.
across the line to start another lap and try and put 2 in the bag. RC Maniac still in purple vision, not quite sure what's going on.
Chippy
I
Heezus
think it's
39 flat in
LED
second.
related. I've said this
Jaggers
before.
121.1 in fourth.
Norfolk and Good just chilled. Look at these lines from Norfolk and Good. If you're watching this at home, kids, this is the sort of smooth racing lines that you want. Keep it smooth and the speed will come. She comes up into the tunnel approach, round the corner, across the line.
Norfolk and Good 33.9 in
It's a
first.
33.9. Good
RC
solid lap
Maniac
there
98,
from
56.8
Norfolk and
in
Good,
third.
currently in 12th place. RC Maniac 98 into Eric the Sea Serpent.
Finish your laps.
30 seconds to finish that lap that you're on. Jaggers
Chippy Heezus
can't
41.8
get
in
enough of Eric the Sea Serpent. He's back there, beneath the belly of the beast. He's got 15 seconds. Is he going to escape? Norfolk and Good comes
Norfolk
round
and
the
Good
corner,
34 flat in first.
looks for the crash gate.
RC Maniac
Maniac's
98
in the crash
34.6
gate.
in third.
Norfolk and Good is in front of the crash. No,
The
she's
race is
in.
completed.
She's in. Jaggers has gone to Narnia. The race is complete. Track is clear.
Collect the remains of your
whoop. Jaggers, what have you got against that sea serpent other than 4 props? Absolute scenes here at BMFA Buckminster. That was qualifying round 8, heat 2 of 4.
Up next, race number 3. Race order is R1 Dan Carpy, R2 Mike FPV, R5 Circles in brackets, R7 James TX.
So our current race leader in 43 seconds for 2 fast laps is Dan Carpy. Mike FPV is 1.7 to look for, Infinity 1.8 to look for. It's super close at the top, super close at the top. So Circles in brackets there in a very fetching shirt this weekend. Loving that one. James TX with his Hard Rock Cafe, is that? Or just general hard rock? We like a bit of hard rock. Oven Ready Dan Carpy, who is no longer Oven Ready. That was 3 years ago. Shut up about it, Serbs. God bless you and all that's sailing you. Okay, we've got 4 good pilots. Show me 4 good thumbs. Allez, show the bips. Dan Carpy then looking to extend his lead, but Mike FPV looking to take that lead away from him. Carpy's got the Jaggers problem. Straight into Eric the Sea Serpent. Circles in brackets is
Mike
through.
FPV 23
He's
flat
off
in
and
second.
running into that high double. Across the tabletop into the low double. Let's
James
look for a
TX
nice
30.8 in
smooth
third.
move. Oh, not quite overshot that as he goes into the tunnel across
Circles
the
in
line.
brackets 31.2 in
Circles in
fourth.
brackets with a 31
Dan
second
Carpet
lap.
41.2 in
Mike
first.
FPV's got a 23 in the bag, but Dan's got a 41. That lap
Mike
scrap,
FPV
time to
22.8
start
in
again.
first.
Mike FPV puts together a 22 second lap for a top two of 45.9. Dan Carpy is upside down. Consistency has left the building for Dan
James
Carpy.
TX 30.6 in second. Circles in brackets 27.1 in second.
Circles in brackets has his brightness
Dan
turned
Carpet
way down.
29.8
That's
in fourth.
really dark, that picture.
Mike FPV 28.1 in first.
But it's not affecting him, looking super quick. Circles in brackets through the low double section. Oh, and this time just clips the gate in the approach to the table. That is a really tricky line to get right for all these
Circles in
pilots
brackets
today.
25.9 in second.
It's a 25.9.
Dan Carpet
That was a
21.1
good
in
lap
second.
that went begging there as he hits the edge of one of them.
Mike FPV
Gates,
23.5 in
he's
first.
stuck. James TX is underground somewhere in a different postcode. I don't know what's going on there. So it's Mike FPV chasing Dan Carpy. As Carpy comes across the line, that looked so fast. I don't think it caught your lap then, Dan.
Finish your laps. Mike FPV 22.8 in first. Circles in brackets 35 flat in third.
Oh, ouch. Ow, ow, ow. I felt that one. 10 seconds left on the clock to get him across the line.
The race is completed.
And all of the whoops are down. Track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
I am going to just have a quick investigate on Mr. Dan Carpy there because I think it missed a lap. Q8 heat 3. So don't plug them in just yet, boys and girls. We are going to have a quick investigate. Oh, there's people in chat. I'm going to come and talk to people in chat in a minute. That's all. That's amazeballs. We love that. Mr. Dan Carpy. I'm showing 3 laps, and I think you did 4. Yes. Okay. I need to see passings.
You definitely did 4.
You did 4. I'm wondering if...
Maybe you did 21.1.
Hold on, I'm going to... Yeah, you... That's because your 4th lap was an 18.9.
You were quick, but you crashed on the last lap, so I don't think it was an 18.
The very last lap.
The first one, I think, may not have caught your lap, though, if it's a 41. This was like the first one was fast.
Sorry guys, don't plug in just yet while we just bottom this one out. I'm only showing so that's your initial start pass. Lap 1, lap 2, lap 3, lap 4. I'm only showing... No. Well, yeah, but that means was your lap 4 18 seconds? Spotter?
You got through all the gates.
I mean, lap 4 looked super quick. And it went across the line and it didn't go bing. And I had my minimum set to 20. So if anybody dropped under 20, it wouldn't count their lap. I think he's just set an 18-second lap.
We will see.
Yeah, I think that's why, because the timer is set.
If you can do it again, you get to keep it.
Yeah, I'm actually going to have to move my expectations. One of yours. All right, hold on. Well, let's do that quick while you're still here then. So Q8 was that heat 3? Mike. I've got a 23, a 22, a 28, a 23, a 22. How many?
Second 22 wasn't the 22. I think that was wrong. Yeah, so that 22.8, that was invalid.
Yeah. How many laps did you do? 4.
Yeah.
So if we lose, yeah. So that, yeah, cool, good stuff. Okay, thank you for pointing those out, pilots. This is part of the fun and games when you time whoops. So let's get you guys going. Let's get you plugged in then for Heat 4 of
Up next,
4.
race number 4.
Qualifying
Race
round
order is
8 of
R1
10.
mini rolls rule.
Who's out there in chat?
R2 Infinity
it's
FPV.
Steve
R5
Rama
Quadzilla.
Rhodes. Good afternoon. Good luck to all the pilots. My money's on Sam and Luke. Johnny G Machine, greetings from Australia. Greetings, Johnny. Thank you very much for joining us from all that way out. So we've got 3 pilots in their chairs. Mini rolls rule. Are you good to go? He's good to go. Ale, shoulda beeps. No, not shoulda beeps. What's happening? Hold on. Right, sorry, I was just building tension. Right, ready? Okay. Batteries have gone flat in my buttons. So, Mini Rolls Rule, Infinity FPV, and Quadzilla. Mini Rolls Rule is going to be chasing that time again. The pressure starts to mount as the qualifying rounds run out. I was saying earlier that the fastest single qualifying round counts, which is a blessing because it means that you can put one
Infinity
good
FPV
qualifying in
first.
near the end of the event. You can have a
Mini
nightmare,
rolls rule
you can have shaky
27.5 in
thumbs,
second.
your pit crew can put the wrong tyres on, all sorts of things can go wrong, but it's the best that you can do. We want to see your best. Show us your single best qualifying round.
Infinity FPV 23 flat in first.
And Infinity just clips the start-finish gate and it punts him off into the undergrowth. He's back on now, but that lap
Mini
has
rolls rule
gone begging.
29.4 in second.
It's Mini Rolls Rule with a
Quadzilla 102.4 in
27.5.
third.
He's got quicker laps in him than that, that's for sure. Infinity with a 23.0. Fastest lap this time out.
Infinity FPV 31.5 in first.
Mini
Mini
rolls
rolls rule
through the
38.2
tunnel.
in second.
That's looking better.
Infinity FPV 26.7 in first.
Infinity with a 26. That lipo could be sagging just a little bit. His lines still look good, but just slowing down.
Quadzilla 52.3 in third. Mini rolls rule 24.1 in second.
Mini rolls just across as the timer finishes there. So it's Quadzilla and Infinity FPV battling it out. Both of them tussling with Eric the Sea Snake. Eric gets the best of Infinity and sends him to the ground, but now they're into the high double side by side as they spiral down. Oh, and Infinity just has a crash. Quadzilla copies him. It's Infinity just in the lead now, but the time is out as these pilots head towards the crash gate. As these pilots head towards the crash gate. Towards it. There we go. The race is complete. Collect the remains of your whoops. I need to plug a USB cable in because I got issues. Matt, do us a favour, Quaver. Could you stick that in my slot on the back of race case, please? Stick it in my slot. It's not that long. Don't pull it that hard. Stop giggling at the back. Right, there we go. There we go.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
There we go. We're back in business. So that was qualifying round 8. Right, give us a
Up
little
next,
pause.
race number 1.
Don't plug them in
Race
just
order
yet,
is
because I
R1
want to
Lex
know,
FPV,
and you
R2
want to
Rich,
know the
R5
scores.
anti-hype,
What's the
R7
scores?
Mahan FPV.
The scores on the doors, Miss Ford. After 8 rounds of qualifying. And it's still Dan Carpy at the top, but now on a 40.0, leaving Mike FPV trailing by 5.7 seconds. Infinity FPV in 3rd. It's Rich in 4th. Circles in brackets is 5th, just outside of that A final. It's Anti-Hype in 6th. Mini Rolls Rules in 7th. The Han FPV, that will be your B final. Jaggers, James TX, Lex FPV, and Norfolk and Good will be your C final. GP Jesus, RC Maniac, and Quadzilla will be your D if the scores stay as they are. But we've got qualifying round 9 and 10 to come. So let's get them plugged in. And we will do 8 more races, 4 heats, times 2. It's 8. It's 8 more races. Do you know how to fly a whoop, Mr. Mundy? Says RC Maniac. I think that's harsh. Okay, let's see. 4 good thumbs. Allez, sur the beeps. Somebody's not happy. It's Lex FPV, all kinds of
Anti-Hype
upside
23
down.
flat in 4th.
Turtle mode not doing what he needs. So when you end up
Rich
upside
30.9
down
in
in
3rd.
one of these
Han
quadcopters,
FPV
be it the
34.8 in
5-inch
1st.
or the whoop size, you can actually flick into turtle mode. So you can actually reverse the props. So you can use the force of the prop to flip you the right way up. But I think Lex may have lost a prop, because that does not want to come back. That is upside down and I think out.
Rich 23.9
He's
in
valiantly
1st.
trying to get it back. I can see his hands on the flight line moving on the switches, trying to get turtle mode engaged and get that thing moving. But it doesn't want to go.
Anti-Hype 42.2 in 2nd.
It's Anti-Hype with a 42. But Rich
The
on a
Han
charge
FPV 39.5
with
in
a
3rd.
23.9 fastest lap.
Rich 21.9 in
Anti-Hype
1st.
slams in a 23.0. And then Rich follows that with a 21.9. These guys are really starting to find their flow here now as we go into qualifying round 9. It's this and one more for these guys.
Anti-Hype
Lex
24.3 in
has
2nd.
powered down. That is gone. This is a nightmare heat for him. He's got one more chance left to improve
The
his
Han FPV
qualifying
27.9
time.
in 3rd. Rich 24.3 in 1st.
It's Anti-Hype chasing Rich. Rich with a 21.9. Anti-Hype with a 23.0. As Rich and the Han tussle with each other
Finish
as
your
they
laps.
pass Eric the Sea Serpent.
Anti-Hype 30.8 in 2nd.
Anti-Hype is in and then bounces out of the crash gate. So it's Rich and the Han FPV still on track.
Rich 31.6 in 1st.
On board with the Han. He's got 10 seconds left to get through this tunnel, around the final corner,
The Han
and
FPV
into the crash
41.6 in
gate.
3rd.
It's the Han FPV finished. All pilots are done.
The race is completed.
The track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
I'm having to press that button as quick as I
Collect
can
the
because they're
remains
out
of
of
your
their
remains of
chair
your
and
whoop.
running to get their whoops. That was qualifying round 9, heat 1 of 4.
Up next, race number 2. Race order is R1 RC Maniac 98, R2 Jaggers, R5 Norfolk and Good, R7 Jipahesis.
So RC Maniac 98, Jaggers, Norfolk and Good, Jippy Jesus. Norfolk and Good, an up-and-coming new pilot, just recently completed her first 5-inch race in the BDRA qualifying series and reportedly had a fantastic time. Was quite shocked by the difference between the small drones and the big 5 inches. Stop giggling at the back. I can hear it. Out there in chat, who have we got? The broom is structural, Timmy Tron. It's good, but it's not right. There are 15 pilots competing today. Okay, so our pilots are seated. I've got one good thumb. 2, 3, 4. Allez, sur the bips. Off we go. Oh, and a mid-air there, I think. Jaggers flying into the back of somebody and ends up on the ground. RC Maniac, I think, involved with that one. But they're both back and off and running. It's Jaggers, Jippy, and Norfolk all through Eric the Sea Snake. But Jaggers, don't do it, Jaggers. Don't do it. The magnetic attraction of Eric has been defeated. Jaggers is through the Sea Snake into the upper double, the high part of our track here. RC Maniac is out ahead.
Norfolk and Good 33.6 in third.
But it's Norfolk across the line first with a 33. That is a decent improvement for her. RC Maniac chasing her down.
Is 40.7 in fourth.
As he comes
Jaggers
across the
43
line.
flat in first.
It's Jaggers
RC Maniac
with
98.9
a
in second.
43.0. RC Maniac with a 43.9. But it's Norfolk and Good who's pushing on, currently in P12, looking to drag herself up into the next bracket. Remember, 15 pilots. There will be 4 pilots per bracket for an A, B, C, and D final. Here, starting at 8:30 p.m. on the BDRA YouTube channel. We will be moving across for the finals to the official BDRA YouTube channel.
RC Maniac 98.41.7 in fourth.
This is just a test. Jippy Jesus is through Eric the Sea Serpent, and he's off again. Here comes Jaggers. Needs to get that nice line through that lower double, and he gets it. A little hesitation, but tidies it up through the tunnel, across the line.
Jaggers 30.8 in
It's
first.
Jaggers with a 30.8. That's nice, improving those times.
Norfolk and Good 34.2 in second.
Norfolk with a, was that a 33? Another
Jippy Pieces
33, I think.
36.5 in third. Finish your laps.
The time is complete.
RC Maniac 98.36.2 in fourth.
30 seconds to finish the lap that you're on. RC Maniac parks it in the crash gate. It's Jaggers and Norfolk and Good still on track. Jaggers has failed to proceed. He's down, he's out. So here comes Norfolk and Good. If I press the right button.
Norfolk and Good 32.8 in second.
Sails past the crash gate. There we go. Into the crash gate. All
The race is
pilots
completed.
are finished.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
I mean, I'll press the button, but they've all gone to collect the remains of their whoop already. They all know what they're doing. I don't need to tell them the track's clear anymore, do I? They've figured it out. They've figured it out. That was heat 2 of 4.
Up next, race number 3. Race order is R1 Dan Carpy, R2 Mike FPV, R5 circles in brackets.
So it's
R7
Dan
James TX.
Carpy, who currently has the track lap record with an 18-second lap, with 2 fastest consecutive laps in 40.06. If that LiPo will survive, and he's got it in his thumbs, 2 18s back-to-back is what we want to see. Dan Carpy, Mike FPV, circles in brackets, and James TX. Pilots are all seated and ready. You show me those thumbs, I'll give you those beeps. Allez, sur the beeps. Here we are then for qualifying round 9, the penultimate go for these 4 pilots. Dan Carpy looking at a Betaflight screen, crashed so hard he rebooted the whole thing, and it hasn't come back. It hasn't come back. Is that coming back? Beautiful view of some of the spectacular model planes that are hung in this hangar here at BMFA Buckminster. But
Mike
that's
FPV
not what Dan
24 flat in
Carpy wants to
second.
be looking at.
Circles
It's
in
Dan
brackets
Carpy down
22.5
and
and
out.
fourth.
The goggles are still down. He has hope, but it's Mike FPV who is trying to nail those laps now. He needs to find that 18-second lap to try and qualify ahead of Dan
James TX
Carpy.
38.1
James
in third.
TX across the line with a 38-second lap. It's Circles with a 22.5. Mike on a 24.0.
Mike FPV 23.6 in first.
Carpy's
Circles
not
in
giving
brackets
up on it. He's
21.8
not
in
giving
first.
up on it. I can tell you his goggles are still down. This guy does not quit. You've got to be in it if you want to win it. But it's Circles in brackets, James TX and Mike FPV. Mike FPV on an absolute charge, and commentators curse as I put him directly into the surrounding border on the lower double. That lap has gone away
Circles in brackets 22.9
as he
in
hits
first.
the entrance to the
James
tunnel.
TX 34.6 in third.
Dan Carpy breathes a sigh of relief as
Mike
Mike
FPV 32.5 in
FPV
second.
has an absolute nightmare on this lap. Somebody hits a gate so hard that it's shaking. It's Circles in brackets, spiraling down that double and straight into the gate. I'm going to stop saying people's names because they just crash instantly. Good vibes. If you're out there, I apologize. It's Circles in brackets
31.4
across
in
the
first.
line.
Mike FPV 22.9 in second.
Mike with a
James TX
22-second lap,
30.3 in
but
third.
Circles in brackets has a 21.8 this time round. Can he string together two good laps?
Finish your laps.
30 seconds to finish the lap that you are on. Circles in brackets into the lower double, comes round the corner. Lovely line, just an overtake there as they come through
Mike
the
FPV
tunnel.
30.2 in
Think
second.
Circles got clipped as they come round the final
Circles in
corner
brackets
and
34.4 in
crashes out as he crosses the line.
James TX 38.1
James
in third.
TX into the crash gate. All of the quads are
The race
down.
is
The
completed.
race is complete.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop. That was fast and furious, but Dan Carpy, furious, but not very fast. Upside down somewhere in the wilderness. That was heat 3 of
Up
4.
next, race number 4. Race order is R1 Mini Rolls Rule, R2 Infinity FPV, R5 Quadzilla.
Oh, how are we doing out there, boys and girls? West FPV, welcome to the chat. Martian McFly says, good luck to all. Looks like a good crowd. It is an awesome crowd here today, dude. Shame you're not with us. Hope you're doing well. That whoop doesn't sound happy. No, there have been there have been some. Yes, Lex's whoop. Yeah, he used all of his turtle power, but it didn't get him anywhere, unfortunately. Poor old Lex could not turtle. So we've got pilots in seats. I've got 3 good thumbs. They're raring to go. So all that leaves for me to say is, allez, sur the bips.
Infinity FPV 25.3 in first. Mini Rolls Rule 36.7 in second. Infinity FPV 32.5 in first. Mini Rolls Rule 21.6 in second. Infinity FPV 22.3 in first. Mini Rolls Rule 28.9 in first. Infinity FPV 22.4 in first. Mini rolls rule 28.9 in second. Finish your laps. Infinity FPV 27.9 in first. Quadzilla 215.1 in third.
10 seconds left on the clock.
Mini rolls rule
Mini
25.2 in
rolls
second.
into the crash gate, leaving Quadzilla into the crash gate. All
The race is completed.
quads are down. Race is finished.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
Mini rolls rule there, managing to improve slightly. It's 2 in 50.5. He's not going to be happy with that. I know there's more speed in mini rolls rule. Quadzilla with a really good showing. So that was qualifying around a 9. So bear with me 1 second, folks, while I just do a little tabulation, a little tabulation on what that means for scores. That was 9 rounds completed. That brings us into the last 4 races of qualification today before we go off and have a little break. And I can tell you that after 9 rounds of qualifying, it's Dan Carpy still in the lead. In second place, ladies and gentlemen, it's Circles in Brackets, whose performance in qualifying round 9 puts him 4.5 seconds behind Dan Carpy. This is what we've been saying all day. Single qualification counts. You can pull it out of the bag, and Circles has pulled it out of the bag. Infinity FPV in third, Mike FPV in fourth. They are your current A, finalists. Those are the 4 that right now are battling it out to be the UK champion, unless it all changes in qualifying round 10.
Up
So,
next, race number
let's
1.
get it underway, shall we?
R1 Lex FPV.
It's Lex, it's
R2
Rich, it's Anti-Hype,
R5
and the
Anti-Hype.
Han
R7
FPV.
the Han FPV.
Gentlemen, plug in your quads. Okay, so pilots are seated, spotters are all in place. We've got 4 good feeds. So, last time. Allez, sur le bips. Okay, last chance saloon then for Lex, Rich, Anti-Hype, and the Han FPV. I know Anti-Hype has some super quick lap times in him. Needs to string some of those together, but he's looking at the belly of Eric. That's not where you want to be.
Rich 21.9 in first.
A 21-second lap from Rich. That's super quick. He's pushing on. Representing
Lex FPV
DRC
29.6
Drone
in second.
Racing Cornwall.
Anti-Hype 30.4 in fourth.
Anti-Hype with a 30.4, but it's Rich trying to stretch that lead.
The Han FPV 42.7 in third.
The Ham with a
Rich
42.
22.7 in first.
Respectable lap time.
Anti-Hype 24 flat in second. The Han FPV 34.6 in third. Rich 33.2 in first. Lex FPV 53.3 in fourth. Anti-Hype 33.2 in second.
Anti-Hype with a 24, but that 33 to follow wasn't what he was looking for.
Rich 20 flat in first.
20.0 from Rich. I think that might be a PB.
Lex FPV 29.5 in fourth.
Lex
The Han
across the
FPV
line.
35.3 in third.
The hand
Anti-hype
crosses the line,
22.8 in
but
second.
instantly
Finish
into
your
a
laps.
crash. Anti-hype is down, but
Rich
he's back,
25.1
giving
in
us a
first.
lovely view of that brilliant Spitfire up in the rafters. We're getting a tour of the models there from Anti-hype. The Han FPV still on track, bringing it round into the tunnel approach into the lower double. We've got
Anti-hype
3
31.8 in
seconds on the clock.
The race is completed.
Oh, the Han's not going to make it as he comes through the tunnel. Lex FPV into the crash gate. The Han FPV into the crash gate. The race is complete. Collect the remains of your whoop.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
That was the last race in qualifying for those 4 pilots.
Up next, race number 2. Race order is R1 RC Maniac 98, R2 Jaggers, R5 Norfolk and Good, R7 Jipahesis.
Okay, so last chance for these pilots, Norfolk and Good. Norfolk and Good, who will be crowned the women's whoop champion. Fastest lady. Unless Circles and Brackets puts on a dress. Definitely an up-and-coming pilot, one to watch. Norfolk and Good. I think you're going to see big things from her in the 5-inch scene as well. Nice to see the girls getting in, getting stuck in, getting flying. So we've got 4 pilots. Show me 4 thumbs, and I will say, allez, show the beeps. Here we go then, last time out for these 4 pilots. RC Maniac flying in purple vision. And I thought it was LEDs. I have confirmed with the Maniac, he crashed this whoop so hard that he shattered the infrared lens in the camera. And so because he's a technical wizard, he disassembled the camera, took the infrared lens out, threw it away, and he's flying without one, which is why it's all a bit purple, I think you'll find. But hey, cheaper than buying
Jaggers
a new camera.
32.4 in first.
Jaggers with a 32.4. He's
Norfolk
beginning
and Good
to
34.1 in
believe.
fourth.
Could we see
Jipahesis
a
40.6 in
last
third.
ditch
RC Maniac 98,
screaming result
43.3
here
in
for
second.
Jaggers to get himself up that qualification table? Norfolk and Good looking to get herself out of the D final. Jipahesis and Jaggers, I think that is close side by side.
Jaggers 31.7 in first.
It's a decent lap there from Jaggers across the line in a 31.7, but he's going to keep pushing.
Norfolk and Good
It's
35.4
your
in second.
fastest 2 consecutive laps that counts. If you can just keep that rhythm flowing, just those laps get quicker and quicker, but also that lipo gets flatter
RC
and
Maniac
flatter.
98 40.3 in third.
Oh, as RC Maniac has a refusal there.
Jipahesis
Hits the edge
49.4
of
in
that high
fourth.
gate, but he's back
Jaggers
in and running.
28.1 in first.
Norfolk and Good in the low double. She's looking for that nice line now with that turn back and under the tunnel. Beautifully done. Crosses the
Norfolk
line.
and Good 33.1 in
It's
second.
a 33.1 for Norfolk and Good. The quickest lap so far is a 28 from Jaggers. 28.1. Needs to build on that. Keep pushing. Try and keep it smooth. But there's
Finish your laps.
30 seconds left to finish that
RC
lap.
Maniac 98 38.7 in
As
third.
Jaggers goes down hard.
Jaggers 35.5 in
And
first.
completely misses the crash gate and thumps into the wall. What did that
Jipahesis
whoop do
41.1
to
in
deserve
fourth.
such punishment? Norfolk and Good, last one standing. She comes round the final corner
Norfolk and Good
into the crash
36.4 in
gate.
second.
The race is completed. Track is clear.
Collect the remains of your
race is
whoop.
completed.
The race is done. It's Jaggers with 2 in 59.9. I need to check the scores and see what that's going to do to his overall standing.
Up next, race number 3.
But that
Race order
was
is
the last
R1 Dan
time.
Carpy,
Nicely
R2
flown,
Mike
Mr.
FPV,
Jaggers. Come and say
R5
hello to the
circles in
boys and
brackets,
girls at home, Mr.
R7
Jaggers.
James TX.
Have you had a lovely time? Hello.
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 Yes, I am having a lovely time. It's.
You put it together in the last one there, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Did I? Ah,
I think you were improving in that one.
nice.
Strong
that's
the
that's
two
good
together.
to find out. Yeah, I've been getting quicker and quicker. I appreciate these qualifying rounds where there's more rounds. There's been some competitions this year where we've only had like 4 or 5, and
Yeah.
it takes me a long time to learn the track really and start to get quick. So
And settle into that rhythm as well.
yeah.
It's a bit like, I always compare it to when you learn to drive. When I first learned to drive, I was always looking at the gear shift. But then it becomes natural that you know where the gear stick is, and then you can think about driving.
Yes, yeah.
And with
that's
this,
true.
once you've learnt the track, you can think about your lines and flying.
Yep. Definitely.
So with 4 pilots on the line, show me those thumbs, I'll give you those beeps. Allez, show the beeps. So here we go, Dan Carpy with that 18-second lap. I mean, that's phenomenal pace.
Very, very quick, and he's straight off the line as well there.
Superb stuff. So last round of qualifying here. Who are going to be the top 4? Who's going to drop into the B final? I think Mr. Jaggers here has dragged himself up at least 1 space.
I think that still leaves me in C finals.
I think you might be in the C. Yeah, I think you might be in the C. You might be battling
Mike FPV
with that young
22.9 in
lady from
second.
Norfolk
Yes.
for the C
Dan
final
Carpet
win.
26.8
I think
in
that
first.
could be a thing.
As well as
Circles in
RC
brackets,
Maniac
25
as well.
flat
I think
and
he
fourth.
might be in there.
RC Maniac, super quick.
Yeah.
Super quick. Needs a bit more
James
consistency.
TX 35.7 in
And
third.
also needs an infrared filter on his camera.
I've not seen this purple lens yet because I've been in there all of his qualifying, so I haven't seen
You've
it
not
yet.
seen it.
Mike
I'm not
FPV
sure what's going to happen
23.3
once
in
it's
first.
dark later on for the
Yeah.
finals. That could be a bit of a challenge.
Dan Carpet 24.5 in second.
Ooh,
Carpy with
someone's
the
crashed
24.
out.
Somebody's ended
Carp
up
is underneath someone's feet.
in the pits.
Circles in brackets 28.9 in
That's how
third.
you know you're pushing, when you end up in the pits. But he's back on it. Dan Carpy under Eric the Sea
James
Serpent.
TX 30.2
Now,
in
you've got
fourth.
some experience of Eric the Sea Serpent.
I have indeed.
Having paid 2 quite long visits to him.
Mike
Been in
FPV
its mouth and up its
27.9 in
bum,
first.
So it's been very pleasant.
Both ends of Eric the Sea Serpent. Circles in brackets, finds himself upside down on another adventure. He's back up and running.
Dan Carpet 42.6 in second. Mike FPV 22.3 in first. James TX 30.4 in fourth.
It's Dan Carpy with a 24.5 quickest lap this time out. I mean, he doesn't really have to push that hard. I think his A final
Circles
is
in brackets 52.8
guaranteed
in
at this
third.
point. He's probably just getting practice in.
Mike sets
Mike
some good
FPV
times as well.
21.9 in
Yeah,
first.
Mike is super quick. He's definitely on the chase.
Top 244 for Mike there.
Dan Carpet 31.6 in second.
He actually did better than Carpy in that round.
Yeah. Yeah, 5 laps that he's got out of that lipo
James TX 34.4
for a
in fourth.
44.2. And as everybody, Circles is looking for the crash gate. It's around there somewhere. Oh no, he's still on. He's got 5 seconds. He's got 5 seconds. He's got 3 seconds. He's got,
The race is completed.
he's got a crash. Oh dear. So as they head to the crash gate, as they head to the crash gate. Oh, you terror. The race is complete. The track is clear.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
It won't make a difference to his times, but Dan's last lap was rock fine.
Was it? Oh. Do we care? I don't think we do. Thanks for joining us, Mr. Jaggers. That was lovely to see you. Okay, so that was Heat 3 of 4. Do you know what that means?
Up next, race number 4. Race order is R1 Mini Rolls Rule, R2 Infinity FPV, R5 Quadzilla.
So that means the last qualifying round of the day. We saved the best for last. Mr. Mini Rolls Rule, who I know has a quicker time in those thumbs, just needs to chill out. We're not going to say Mini Rolls Rule, because when we say Mini Rolls Rule crashes. So we're going to let him off, and I'm going to commentate on the rest of you for this one. So I've got 3 good thumbs. Allez, sur the beeps. Last run in qualifying today for the 2025 UK Whoop Championships. By tonight, we will know who's the quickest whooper in the UK. Who will be joining us? Who's going to need to go and rent a tuxedo for the gala
Infinity
awards
FPV
dinner,
22.8 in first.
which may or may not be in Surly Hull. It definitely was one year. I don't know if it's always there the same. I'm not sure. Shut up, Serbs. You're rambling. Infinity FPV Quadzilla on
Mini
track.
Rolls Rule 36.2 in second. Infinity FPV 26.8 in first. Quadzilla 57.3 in third. Infinity FPV 21.9 in first. Mini Rolls Rule 38.6 in second. Mini Rolls Rule 24.2 in second. Infinity FPV 32.8 in first. Finish your laps. Quadzilla 101.2 in third. Mini Rolls Rule 28.1 in second. Infinity FPV 23 flat in first.
Mini Rolls Rule with 2 in 52.3. I'm not sure that's where he wanted to be. Infinity FPV 2 in 48.8. Quadzilla 2 in 158. All of the quads are down.
Collect the remains of your whoop.
We are
The race is completed.
done. Ladies and gentlemen, that is qualifying for the 2025 UK Whoop Championships. Can you believe it? How are we doing out there in chat? Great to see the tunnel and dragon drag features. Yes, yes, the deadly sea serpent that poor old Jagger's got completely stuck under, absolutely trapped. So we need to have a little chat about what that does for the scores. So, ladies and gents out there in the pits, I want you to just have a quick look at fpvracing-solutions.lifetime.com. Live FPV, gosh darn it. I've said it that many times and I still don't know what I'm saying. fpvracing-solutions.livefpv.com. And I want you to have a look at your times and be happy that everything there is as you expect it to be. If there's anything there that is not as you expect it to be, I'm going to give you 10 minutes to come and have a chat with me and let me know that your expectations have not been met. If you've got any 18-second laps that need deleting, come and let me know. And we will start getting things sorted out. I've got a queue. Oh, you want the results? Hello. Have I got a what? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. Right, folks. So I will start talking to you then about provisional results. Should we start talking about provisional results? Would you like to talk? Would you like to talk about provisional results? I would. I'd like to. I'm thinking. I'm thinking these are your provisional results. So it's Dan Carpy with 2 in 40.0, 4 seconds ahead of Mike FPV, ahead of Circles in Brackets with that Q9, absolute fantastic performance, punting himself up the table into the A final. Joining him is going to be Rich. So your A finalists, Dan Carpy, Mike FPV, Circles in Brackets, and Rich. Provisionally, these are the 4 pilots that will be fighting to be the UK champion in 2025. In the B final, it's going to be Infinity FPV, Anti-Hype, Mini Rolls Rule. Mini Rolls Rule, who was languishing in the C final, couldn't string 2 laps together. In Q10, pulls it together and punts himself into P7, into the B final. It's Mini Rolls Rule celebrating in the background there. Joined by the Han FPV. That's going to be your B final. Jaggers, who fought so valiantly, did get himself up the table, but only to 9th. Didn't find his way into the B final, but is the leader, the top seed of your B final. It's Jaggers, James TX, Lex FPV, and Norfolk and Good. Norfolk and Good, our female pilot in the C final. And in the D, it's going to be Jippy Heezus, RC Maniac 98, and Quadzilla. Ladies and gentlemen, join us at 8:30 p.m. on the BDRA YouTube channel. Well, I'll be back with my team, with all these fantastic pilots. It'll be a bit darker. There'll be a lot more LEDs, and we're going to have our finals races here at BMFA Buckminster. We're still going to be on for a little while, so let's have a look out here in chat. Hello, Little Whoop. What channel are you on, Little Whoop? Channel 1. There you go. Hello. There's me and all of my wires. Hello. Hello. So, yes, tell me you'll join us later. That's what we want. We want you to come and join us later. We hope you come and join us later as we do the final races. Here it will be triple finals for all. These pilots each have 3 more races to fly, and it is first past the post in the finals. Qualification is about consistency. Finals is about who's the fastest. So we're going to have, how many laps are we going to do in the finals? Because you guys have been doing 5-lap races, and I'd like to see you do like a 4-lap race final. I think 5 could kill a couple of lipos.
4, I think, is good.
Tell you what, I'm going to talk to the pilots. Pilots, we want you to do 4-lap finals. I think your lipos can do it. Everybody in the pits is loving the 4. Everybody's loving it. Dan Carpy actually did a little dance.
Dan Carpy doesn't mind. He'll probably manage 7 laps.
Was that the Team America World Police emergency signal? It might have been. I'm not sure.
The incredible waving arms man, Dan Carpy, in the corner there, saying, yep, 4 laps, that'll do him.
So 4 laps. So it's first past the post, 4 laps. It's 10 points for a P1, 7, 5, 3, something like that. I can't remember the points on the top of my head. I'll confirm those later. But that's it.
We'll do some swatting up on the rules.
Yeah, it's not like I need to know, is it, really? Amazingly.
But yeah, what an incredible qualifications it's been. Yeah, everyone's been really hot on it as well, just getting their quads on the line.
I can't believe we got through.
Apart from me, in the end there, that last one, I was all flustered and I left my controller at my desk and I was like,
and that was your quickest round?
Was it? No way.
I think so, yeah. I need to double check.
Well, if it was, then I'm impressed with myself because I just slowed down.
Oh, yes.
Pardon?
Yes. So when we come back at 8:30, stream goes live at 8:30. These guys will be flying at 9. Everybody will get one pack.
1 or 2 packs? Yeah.
One pack.
One pack.
One
Okay,
pack.
one pack.
And we'll just go
thumbs up.
Yeah, in the order. And then they'll have to sit down and then come back because we'll go through all 15.
Yeah.
We'll start with the D's. It's always nice to start with a bit of D.
Yeah.
And then we'll run through them.
Yep.
Job done. Yeah, it's going to be fun.
It's triple finals, so everybody gets 3 flights.
Yeah.
points, and we will crown our champion at the end of the night
Yep.
with a big celebration surrounded by LEDs on a big screen, and present our winners to the world.
It's going to be cool.
You're wicked.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
important to make sure that definition. Qualifying is about seeding you
Yeah,
for the race.
that's it.
The race is what's coming at 9 o'clock,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
that's first past the post in a 4-lap race 3 times.
Yeah, and you score the points in each of those.
It's going to be fun.
Yeah,
Going to be huge amounts of fun. And the track here is looking really good, it's got to be said. All of the pilots seem to have really enjoyed the track. There's some nice tricky elements.
yeah. I've had some good comments back from it, which is always was always reassuring, because when you're designing a track, you try and make it a bit flowy, a bit technical, a bit punchy. You try and get all the different elements in there. I've from a couple of pilots I've noticed that we get to change height in track as well, which they like.
Height is good.
Yeah.
Yes.
As you've said before, we spend our lives playing with flying machines, and then we spend
Yeah.
most of our time 6 inches above the ground,
Yeah,
which
right.
doesn't make much sense.
Just absolutely crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
Racing through gates, on the floor is, I've never understood it.
So we try and get some elements into the track, and we've covered it in LEDs to. Oh, that is the ceiling. RC Maniac goes down hard. That's not me flying. I'm here.
So that's us then.
Yeah.
That's us done.
That's the
It's-
test stream complete. Do you
test-
think it went well? I think it went well.
Yes, chat. Anybody out there in chat?
Yeah.
Did you like that? Let us know if you like that. Did you
Thumbs
like
up, subscribe. But this is not where the finals will be held. The finals will be on the BDRA YouTube channel.
They will indeed.
Thank you for tuning in to FPV Racing Solutions, your premier FPV racing portal to the internet world, where all the best UK and probably abroad races will come one day. So definitely sign up to FPV Racing Solutions for the best coverage, and tune in again with us after you've had some dinner.
Yes.
Caught up with the Formula One on today as well?
Yes.
Is that done and
We
dusted
had
now?
the sprint race this morning.
Okay.
There'll be sprint qualifying. No, not sprint qualifying. There'll be the main race qualifying at 3 o'clock.
Cool. So
That was an hour ago.
find out the results from the F1, and then have some dinner, and then join us at 8:30 on the BDRA YouTube channel for the Tiny Whip UK Championships 2025.
Superb stuff. So that's us signing out. I've been Cerberus Velvet. This has been FPV Racing Solutions. This is Mini Rolls Rule. This is the BDRA 2025 Whoop Championships, the first ever
Yep.
in the UK. We will see you at 8:30 sharp for racing at 9. Thank you very much for joining us. Ladies and gentlemen, take care. We'll see you later.
Bye.